Taylor Lautner sent a text to his ex-girlfriend with a sweet birthday wish. Taylor Swift's birthday is on December 13th, just one day away from her 34th birthday. On this occasion, Swift's ex-boyfriend Taylor Lautner also sent a sweet wish to the singer. Lautner told Swift, "Happy birthday to you, all the best to you and your family, and finally I love Swift." Taylor Lautner has reportedly been hailed as Taylor Swift's best ex, and he has no complaints. The Twilight star has reacted to his popularity among his ex-girlfriend's fans, telling NatFL at a gala event that the title sounds like a nice compliment to me, he added, "I'll take it." Lautner told NatFL that it was his wife, also named Taylor, yes, really, and a tough Swiftie, who informed him that he was the only ex who didn't have a protest song. He added, "That sounds like a good thing. I'll take it and run. No complaints here, in my mind, they're not even exes," Lautner's wife added, noting that Swift is good friends with them both. Taylor Swift's birthday wishes sent from her ex-boyfriend Taylor Lautner were seen by the singer's current boyfriend NFL superstar Travis Kelce. "We interviewed Kelce and he said, 'I really find this interesting. I mean, the wishes came from her boyfriend.'" Kelce was asked if he was outraged or angry about it, and he replied, "I think those wishes are just close friends caring and congratulating each other on their big day. And I don't see any threat from Taylor Lautner towards me. I mean, he has his own family and they are really happy." Between Taylor Lautner and Taylor Swift right now there is just a real friendship. They are very close to each other. Recently the actor joined Swift on stage during her Eras tour. Angry Taylor Swift fans hit back at conservative critic who called the pop star super promiscuous and embarrassing by sharing a feel-good story about her first meeting with music symbol. A Taylor Swift fan shared a touching story in response to an angry troll who claimed the singer is a super promiscuous, childless woman. That Brittany Martinez, model and founder of the wellness app 28, shared this story in response to Eric Kahn, a conservative Christian and host of the Hard Men podcast, who criticized Swift's appointment as Time's 2023 Person of the Year. "It's shameful and sad that a super promiscuous, childless woman, Taylor Swift, aging and alone with a cat, became the heroine of the feminist era." Kahn rage on X, formerly known as Twitter. In another post, Kahn continued, expanding on her point, writing that Swift is celebrated in our culture as an ideal woman, single, promiscuous, scantily dressed and something like a boss. She writes songs about breakups and sexual exploits, among other things, and is currently dating an NFL football player who is also known for his promiscuity. Kahn raved, "She openly mocks standard Christian views on sex and sexual morality," he added. In response, Martinez shared the story of meeting the singer while filming a video for her album Red, explaining that she met the artist after signing up to be a hipster with the look featured. "In the video I knew you were trouble and got the role." On the flight back to Los Angeles, there was a magazine and Taylor Swift was interviewed talking about her new album. Martinez explained in the post, saying that one part of the article that caught her attention was when they said about you being a tall giant. "So let's go to the studio. It was me and two other girls. We were supposed to be Taylor's friends that she was hanging out with when she was approached by a bad boy and had a whirlwind romance," the model explained. "Taylor walked up to us and the first thing she did was say, 'Nice to meet you. I'm Taylor,'" she continued, describing Swift as having bangs, light makeup and being very slim. She added, "Which I thought was funny as we all know, but then I realized she did that in all her performances. I introduced myself and told her I expected her to be that big, but in fact she wasn't that tall. She started laughing and said, 'Is that right?' Then she stood next to me with her back turned and she was only about an inch taller. I'm 5 feet 8.5 inches, she recalls. Martinez later said they chatted, before she told the global superstar she would meet her boyfriend, now husband-s family for the first time in Tennessee. "As anyone who has met me knows, I love talking about my husband. So after I told Taylor all about him and how excited I was to meet his family, and, she said, I hope one day I'm with the right guy, he made me light up the way you talk about your boyfriend," the mother of one recalls. She then summed up why Swift is so beloved by women, writing that she truly captures the female experience in a rare way. while most pop stars have an incredible team of musicians, she writes herself. Her lyrics relate to women around the world. The excitement of falling in love for the first time. Heartbreak, Martinez lists, saying her audience is 35 and under. She's not an "I don't need a man" girl, Swiftie continued. She is a romantic person and is currently in a relationship. She had been with her last boyfriend for 6 years. She also always loved cats. Martinez continued, "A normal girl listens to her and doesn't think she will be the next famous singer and songwriter and gets rejected by men because T Swift is not married. A normal girl who listens to her is a romantic, much more so than a Cardi B or Meghan Trainor fan." The passionate woman wrote that the pop star turned her into the awkward girl next door, not a sex symbol. "It's an easier path for a pop star," she added. "But someone like her can't leave the house for a nice walk for a coffee without a paparazzi storm like you or I can." She pointed out, "There's no shortage of men who would jump at the chance to date someone as famous as her, but she has to be extra cautious because of what's at stake. She's Person of the Year because she had the highest grossing tour of all time. It's a phenomenon. She broke barriers, not only as a female artist but as an artist in general." She concluded the article passionately, "I hope she will fall in love with a wonderful man in the future." Fans loved the interesting story, many commenting with their own experiences of the pop star's music. "What an unexpectedly good story," one user wrote. "Her politics aside, Swift has always seemed like a decent person. This is an adorable story and reaffirms why me. My wife and daughters, ages 5-7, are all diehard Swifties." Another agreed, "I met her makeup artist during the 1989 tour on a beach in NC and she had similar things to say about Taylor. She attracts men and women of all ages, not just those 35 and under," argued one fan. Another wrote, "I'm about to turn 50 and I love her as much as I did when I was younger. We were all young once and she did such a great job of capturing all that hope, and the disturbing thing is that I love Taylor." Swift to bits. Eric Kahn is the host of The Hard Men podcast. Eric Kahn is the host of the podcast The Hard Men, based on the theme of biblical masculinity in a soft world, according to Kahn's official website, which also sells items such as t-shirts and mugs. According to Podbean's official website, he is also the co-host of the podcast The King's Hall with Brian Sauve and Dan Burkholder. He is the CEO, Chief of Staff and Editor-in-Chief of New Christendom Press, a business promoting Christian values. According to his official LinkedIn profile. Previously, he served as Chief of Staff for 1819 News and Editor-in-Chief of Gun Digest. Eric Kahn also served as online editor for Middle Outdoors, followed by roles as Service Center Manager at Valvoline Instant Oil Change and sports writer for the Greenlee Tribune. He also served as assistant news editor for the Mirror and news reporter for the Daily Times. Eric Kahn's bio also mentions that he is a former freelance writer specializing in writing content for the outdoor, hunting, and firearms industries. He is also an alumnus of the University of Northern Colorado, where he earned a bachelor's degree in journalism. Kahn is also a leadership development and consulting pastor at Refuge Church and previously attended Southern Baptist Theological Seminary. On December 6, podcaster, journalist and Christian evangelist Eric Kahn posted a controversial tweet about Taylor Swift's latest achievement, being named Time magazine's Person of the Year, and appeared on magazine covers. Not only did he call the honor embarrassing and sad, Kahn also called Swift an overly promiscuous, childless woman who he believes is aging alone with only one child. Companion cat. Eric also criticized the Blank Space singer for becoming a new age feminist icon. Since his tweet appeared, fans of the 33-year-old music artist have criticized Kahn.